Hi, and welcome to my channel. You're in for a fun, high-energy bar workout. It's going to be an all-standing class. It's going to be use a lot of compound moves, or we're going to be doing a lot of moves with different muscle groups all at the same time. So we'll be working our arms at the same time we're working our legs. You don't have to do these compounds. You can just do one or the other. It's completely up to you. But just know that you have the option of making this a high energy class if that's what you're looking for. You're going to need a chair and a set of light hand weights. I'm going to be using 3-pound weights. I would suggest anywhere from 1 to 3-pound weights. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, we're going to start with a warm-up. Just a nice march. As you can tell, I'm not in my studio. I'm up in the mountains. It just rained this morning, so it's actually kind of cool out, which feels wonderful. Big deep breath. Let's go ahead and do some fan arms. Great work. One more. Nice. Let's go ahead and do some wide second positions. So we're just going to plie down, come up, and then plie down to the other side. Got to shift a little bit. Plie down, back to center, and plie the other direction. When you do a plie, make sure that you're keeping your shoulders above your fanny. This isn't a squat, so you're not sticking your tushy out. Let's do 4 to each side. Here's 2, and 2, 3, and 3. Here's 4 and 4. We're going to do 4 more, but watch. I'm going to bring my arms in the front and then I'm going to twist to the side as I come down. So here's 1, 1, 2, 2. Here's 3. Starting to sprinkle. 3. Here's 4 and 4. Great job. Go ahead and bring those arms overhead. Let's fall all the way forward for a stretch of the back of our legs. You can pedal those knees just a little bit. Soften those knees. Let's roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. And let's drop down into a downward dog. So bring your hands out. Keep your hips nice and high. Drop your head. Send those hips way up there. It's a great stretch for the back of your legs. Now let's drop into a plank position. Back is nice and flat. Abs are in tight. And let's just hold that plank. Drop back up into, or come back up into that downward dog. Take a couple of deep breaths. And back down into that plank position. Hold that plank position with me. If this doesn't feel comfortable on your wrists, you can always drop down onto your forearms. That's perfectly fine. And let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up into that downward dog. Whew, that downward dog never felt so good, did it? Pedal those feet a few times. Walk your feet into where your hands are. Stay hunched over. Just enjoy that nice, gentle stretch. Yep, we're going to have a regular thunder shower. And let's slowly roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Roll those shoulders down and back. Excellent. Let's go ahead and move on to working our arms. Grab your weights. We're going to stand nice and tall, shoulders down and back. We're going to do some bicep curls in the front and out to the side. If you'd like to add something to this, you're going to go ahead and do a knee up with your right knee the whole time while we're doing this. Just a knee up front as you're bringing those arms out in the front and to the sides. We're going to do 16 of these bicep curls. Again, if you'd like to add the knee, here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Now we're going to do raises with our arms out to the side and out to the front, working those shoulders, and we'll raise that other knee up. Here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Fantastic job. We're going to do some work for our triceps now. Going to get into the skier's tuck, and I'm going to send one leg back behind me. And as I do a bicep or a tricep bend, knee comes in or foot comes in and then comes back out if you choose to. If you don't want to, stay in the skier's tuck. That's completely fine. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. 5, 6, 7, 8. Halfway there. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Nice job. Last 2. And there's our last one. Wonderful. We're going to go ahead and do that other leg and another tricep work. one more set of triceps. Now this time you're going to keep these weights up here and you're going to try and touch them behind your back. So it's touch. Bring that leg back each time. And here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. Great job. 5, 6, 7. Oh, feeling this. Here's 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, hang in there. 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Oh, wonderful. I'm going to drop one of my weights. We're going to do what's called the wood chopper. So I'm going to just bring my weight down to this side, and then I'm going to bring it up overhead the other direction. This is so good for all this core area as well as our shoulders. We're going to do 12 this direction, and then we'll do 12 the other way. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway there. There's 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Let's go ahead and do 12 the other direction. For 12, 11, 10, 9. Yep, there's a truck going by. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Excellent job. One more overhead move. Grab both of those weights. Come into that wide second position plie series or plie position. And we're just going to do an overhead press. And as you do, you can drop down into that plie if you want to. Completely up to you. We're going to go ahead and do 16. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice work. There's 8. We're halfway there. For 8. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, And there's our last one. Whew. Set those weights aside. Let's go ahead and stretch out those arms. Oh, wow, I'm feeling that in that shoulder. Yep, this is going to be a little bit of a rain. It's not going to let up right away. We really do need it though with all the wildfires we're having this summer. Take that same arm, pull that elbow back. Give that tricep a nice stretch. And let's stretch out that other side. Take some deep breaths down into your belly. And take that elbow overhead. Reach it down your back. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and move on to some calf raises. So grab your chair, have it nearby. If you feel like hanging onto that chair, you absolutely can. It's a great challenge to do it, not hanging onto the chair, but you do what works for you. So we're going to be doing some calf raises, heels together, toes apart in that first position. Calf raises straight up and down. We're going to do 8 of those. And then after the 8 of those, we're going to pop up, come down into a plie, come up, pop down. Up into that calf raise, plie, and down. We're going to do 8 of those. And here we go. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to add that plie. So it's up, plie, up, down, up, plie, up, down, up, plie, up, down. Here's 4, plie, up, down, and 5. Here's 6, and 7. Last one, up, plie, up, and down. Now can you come up onto those toes and just hold it with me? Hold it with me high up on those toes. Let's count to 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Oh my aching calves. Wow. Let's go ahead and stretch out those calves. Oh, yes, I'm feeling those. Oh, I wish you could see down off my deck right now. There's a whole bunch of quail moving through our gravel driveway. They are really enjoying this rain, it looks like. All right, wonderful. So the next thing that we are going to do is a wide second position plie series, kind of like we did with our warm-up. So let me make sure my chair is really out of the way because this is a lot of moving. So watch, we're gonna step to the side down into a wide plie, come back up to center, step down to a wide plie the other direction and back up to center. We're gonna do 8 of them that way, and then watch, we're gonna come down, turn, come back and up, down, turn, so you're turning into a lunge, back and up. So 8 just regular stepping to the side, and then 8 where we're turning into that lunge position. All right, here we go. So it's down and back up to center, down and back up. Here's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to do the combination where we add the lunge. So it's down, turn, back, and up. Down, turn, back, and up. Oh my gosh. Down, turn, back, and up. How many did I say we were going to do? Down, turn, back, and up. Oh my gosh, we're halfway there. Down, turn, back, and up. Down, turn, back, and up. I think we have one more each direction. Down, turn, back, and up. Down, turn, back, and up. Oh, oh yes, my heart is racing. Fantastic job. We have one more thing we're going to do for our legs, and then we're going to stretch. And this is going to be working our hip area. So we're going to start out in what we call the star. So your arm is overhead, your leg is out to the side, and you're just going to reach them together. Really nice and long, stretching all the way out, and then reaching those together. And back up a little bit so hopefully you can see me. So stretch all the way out, point that toe, and we're going to do 8 of these, and then we're going to do 8 of them really fast. So here's 1, 2, 3. Make sure that standing leg knee 4 is not locked out. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to do it double time. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Whew. Switch that chair to the other side. Again, standing nice and tall, reach that arm overhead. And let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic job. 5, 6, 7. There's 8. Now we're going to speed it up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and there's our last one. Oh, wonderful job. Go ahead and grab your foot. Let's pull that knee back for a nice stretch of that quad. Whew. My legs are feeling this. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and stretch that other leg. Pull that back. Standing nice and tall. Try to keep that knee down next to the other one. Try not to let it just come out to the side. Pull that foot back. All right, I think the rain's starting to let up. Go ahead and grab the back of your chair and just hinge forward for a nice stretch of the back of those legs. Soften those knees, roll up. Last thing we're going to do is some work for our abdominals. We did some a little bit already with those wood choppers, but this is going to be a little bit more in this area specifically. We're going to drop down into that second position, plie. So your knees are bent, they're out to the side, you're upright. So you've got your knees out, but your abs are in tight, your hips are right below your shoulders, you're not sticking your fanny out. Down into that wide second position, plie, and then you're going to turn to the side, hanging onto those weights. And this is optional. You don't have to use the weights. Turn to the side, back to center. turn to the side. If you want to add a little up and down with that wide second position plie, you can. Lead with your shoulder. Really think about turning your body so you're engaging all those core muscles. Here we go. It's 1. We're going to do 16. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Whew. All right, go ahead and set those weights down. Go ahead and reach over the top of your head, giving yourself a nice side stretch. Oh. Deep breaths. Let's go ahead and switch arms. Wonderful job, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me for this workout. I hope you feel as great as I do right now. If you did, I would love it if you would leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I would so appreciate it if you did. In the world of YouTube, that makes all the difference in the world. Thank you so much again for joining me. Have a wonderful rest of your day.